What if I told you that the key to your personal strength lies within you, not outside of you? That's right, we're talking about self-respect, an essential component in personal development and mental strength. Often we find ourselves seeking validation, affirmation, and respect from others. But have you ever considered the power of self-respect, the respect that comes from within? See, true power doesn't come from the praise or recognition of others. It's not about the number of likes on your social media post or the applause you receive on stage. True power stems from self-respect. It's about acknowledging your worth, valuing your capabilities, and embracing your shortcomings. It's about building strong boundaries that protect you from adversities and those who wish to undermine you. When you deeply love yourself, self-respect is built effortlessly, paving the way for a robust, wholly spherical character. So are you ready to explore the power that lies within you? So how do we tap into this internal power? The first step is to deeply love yourself. You see, self-love is the cornerstone of self-respect. It's like the root of a tree that anchors it firmly to the ground. Without a strong root, the tree can't withstand the winds of change, the storms of adversity, or the weight of its own growth. Similarly, without self-love, our self-respect wavers in the face of challenges and crumbles under the weight of external validation. Now, cultivating self-love isn't always a walk in the park. It's an ongoing journey, a conscious choice we make every day. It starts with positive self-talk. Yes, the way you talk to yourself matters. Speak to yourself the way you would to someone you deeply care for. Be kind, understanding, and encouraging. Replace those harsh criticisms with gentle reminders of your worth and capabilities. Next, we have self-care. And no, it's not just about spa days and indulgent treats. Self-care is about taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. It's about eating nutritious food, getting enough sleep, exercising regularly, expressing your feelings, setting boundaries, and doing things that bring you joy. It's about making yourself a priority. Then, there's mindfulness. It's about being present, being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's about acknowledging your emotions without judgment and accepting yourself as you are, with all your strengths and weaknesses. It's about celebrating your uniqueness and embracing your imperfections. These practices help form a strong foundation of self-love. They help you realize your worth, independent of external validation. They help you respect yourself for who you are, not for what you do or how others perceive you. Self-love is a journey of understanding and acceptance. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and honoring your authenticity. It's about being kind and compassionate to yourself, regardless of your flaws and shortcomings. It's about treating yourself with the respect you deserve. Remember, self-love isn't just about feeling good about yourself. It's about honoring who you are at your core. Now that we've built a foundation of self-love, it's time to move on to the next step, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is like building a fence around a precious garden. It's not about shutting the world out, but rather protecting the beautiful treasure within. Boundaries are essential in maintaining the self-respect we've cultivated through self-love. Think of boundaries as your personal guidelines or rules that define how others should behave towards you. They help you establish what you will accept and what you won't, essentially demarcating your emotional and mental space. So, how do we set these boundaries? First and foremost, it's about learning to say no. This two-letter word is incredibly powerful, and it's a tool you need to become comfortable using. Saying no doesn't make you selfish or rude. It's a sign of self-respect, an assertion that you value your own time, energy, and mental well-being. Next, understanding your limits is crucial. Every one of us has a different threshold for what we can tolerate, and acknowledging these limits is a form of self-care. Remember, it's okay to step back when things become overwhelming. It's okay to prioritize your peace over pleasing others, and then comes effective communication. Clear, direct communication is key to setting boundaries. Be honest about your feelings and needs. Don't shy away from expressing what's acceptable to you and what's not. When you communicate your boundaries, you're not only standing up for yourself, but also teaching others how to treat you. The process of setting boundaries can be challenging, especially if you're not used to standing up for yourself. It might feel uncomfortable initially, but remember, self-respect isn't about convenience. It's about growth. And growth often comes from discomfort. By setting clear boundaries, you're telling the world, and more importantly, telling yourself that you value your self-respect above all else. You're reinforcing the fact that your feelings, your needs, your peace are worth protecting. Strong boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but fences to protect the treasure within. So we've discussed how to build self-respect, but what happens when you actually have it? Picture this: a life where you're not just surviving but thriving. You walk into a room and your presence commands respect not because of what you have, but because of who you are. That's the power of self-respect. It's like a shield, protecting you from the slings and arrows of life. It builds a fortress of resilience around you, enabling you to withstand adversity. But it's more than just about resilience. Self-respect breathes life into your interactions, fostering healthier relationships. It's the secret ingredient to confidence, giving you the courage to take on new challenges and opportunities. It's about knowing your worth and not settling for less. It's about setting boundaries and not allowing anyone to cross them. It's about standing tall, even when the world tries to bring you down. Self-respect is not just about feeling good about yourself. It's about recognizing your worth and standing up for it. Let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned today. The power of self-respect is not a concept to be taken lightly. It's a wellspring of strength, a bastion of resilience that you can build within yourself, independent of external validation. It begins with two crucial steps: deeply loving oneself and setting firm boundaries. Deep self-love is an inward journey, a nurturing process that fosters a sense of personal worth. It encourages you to value your own thoughts, feelings, and experiences, and to honor your unique journey. Next, setting boundaries is an external manifestation of the respect you hold for yourself. It's a shield that protects you from adversity, a line in the sand drawn against those who might seek to diminish you. The impact of these practices is profound. Self-respect nurtures a strong character, a wholly spherical self that stands resilient against life's storms. Remember, self-respect comes from within. It's a journey of self-love, setting boundaries, and recognizing your worth. Start that journey today.